All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the song is Why Is It So Hard? This is coming from the artist Charles Bradley. Listen, if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of this specific type of content, okay? Let's check it out.
You guys are beautiful.
Also, I'm going to go ahead and grab some lyrics while we're here, guys, so we don't miss anything. Give it to me.
Why it is so hard to make it in America? Why it is so hard to make it in America? A land with milk and honey, a land supposed to be built with love. It takes love and understanding to live and let live. I was born in Gainesville, Florida. Travel far and wide. Then I moved to Brooklyn, New York. Had hard times, but sometimes I hold on. Why it is so hard to make it in America?
All right, guys, so this is going to be the second time we're encountering him. The first time it was him covering, I think, a like an Ozzy song. He's consistent with this, bro, right? Like his level of like, well, how about this? No. His ability to convey emotions consistently is wild. He seriously wants to know why is it so hard, bro. You can hear it in his voice, right? Common typical of his overall generation. He sings like he has like rocks in his throat, right? He sings with the amount of rasp that is amazing. That's what we need. I think that's what we're missing, like modern day. I mean, there are a couple of artists who still are trying to maintain this overall singing style, but slowly, unfortunately, it is fading, right? We don't have the style of music too much any longer, guys, right? The question that he's asking is a great question. Why is it so hard to make it in America? Let me know when you find out, right? But all right, let's continue. The band sounds great also, guys. I would say you have, though, sir.
So I said to myself, look like nothing gonna change. I gotta move away from here. I went upstate New York, a little town they call Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
Got me a job.
Shout out to Poughkeepsie, guys.
To get away from all that stress. But I couldn't get away. No matter how far I went, look like nothing gonna change. Everything will remain the same. Why
goes.
We gotta make a change in America. Help somebody. We gotta make a change in America. Help somebody.
All right, guys. I have an interesting response to this one here, right? Let's see. The interesting thing about what he's saying here, what he's asking, why is it so hard to make it in America? We live in a capitalist society, so like you need to push, and persevere, and just hopefully, one day you get lucky enough to be able to, make a solid living for yourself, right? And I guess what I'm going to point out here is. So I'm gonna give you somewhat of a backstory on me. All right. So like, I've been a professional photographer, master's in fine art from NYU. Right. And the thing about this is that, so like I've been in the photography field for roughly 18 years now of my life. I started super young, not professional photography, but like, I started like everyone else does, like 15, 16. And so the overall dilemma is that I honestly reached a solid level of success from photography in the country of America, like the United States of America, right? Like a pretty solid level of success, was able to take care of me and my family, etc. Right? Like we were good, but I honestly didn't reach success until I had to leave America. But I didn't have to. But like when I actually moved out of America, because like if you guys didn't know, I live part-time in America, in the United States of America, right, and part-time in Spain, right? So like half the year Spain, half the year America, right? So I honestly didn't reach like actual like success, I would say, until I went to Europe, right? And I don't know if it just was so different and we needed to get out of the complacency of living in a society that basically tries to give us every single thing, but we waste it, right? I mean, and I think you wouldn't understand that fully until you actually see how people live outside of America. Then you'll be like, oh yeah, okay. Us Americans are pretty much have all these things, but we don't use any of them because we're so used to them. We become complacent to these things that maintain our complacency, honestly, right? But yeah, I didn't really understand kind of this until I left. And the moral of the story is that you need to kind of step outside your box, right? Because if you maintain this level of complacency, then honestly, success is not going to come to you because there's nothing pushing you towards success. Everything is just coddling you, right? So moral of the story, no one is going to come save you. You have to save yourself, right? That's it, guys. I think once you kind of get that understanding and like once you, like the motto of the channel is work hard until you, till you find success, basically, right? Like, so the harder you work at something, the more likely you are to reach success if that something is something you love doing, and you can speak somewhat eloquently while, doing these things, I would say, right? But yeah, this guy here, Charles Bradley, love his music. No complaints ever, guys, right? But all right, yeah, let me know what I should be listening to next from him, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can. And if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. It helps the whole channel. Guys, it helps so much, right? I'll catch you guys later.